The shocking truth about healthy foods that are actually killing you. Welcome back to Vitality Axis, where we cut through the health and wellness BS to give you the real truth. I'm your host, and over the past decade I've spent thousands of hours researching nutrition science, reading peer-reviewed studies, and unfortunately falling for many of these so-called healthy food marketing tricks myself. That expensive quinoa salad that costs $15 at Whole Foods? I used to eat those religiously, thinking I was being healthy. That organic granola I was putting on my yogurt every morning? I was basically eating candy for breakfast. Today, I'm going to expose the 5 biggest healthy food lies that are keeping you sick, tired, and frustrated with your health goals. And at the end, I'll give you my simple 3-step system to identify truly healthy foods that will actually nourish your body. The global health food market is worth over $50 billion, and it's projected to reach $75 billion by 2025. But here's the shocking truth. According to a 2023 study published in the Journal of Nutrition Science, 73% of foods marketed as healthy contain the same amount of sugar, sodium, and processed ingredients as their conventional counterparts. The only difference? The price tag and the marketing. Food companies have discovered that they can slap words like organic, natural, gluten-free, or superfood on their products and charge 300% more. This is called the health halo effect. And it's a psychological trick that makes us think we're making healthy choices when we're actually not. A recent Harvard study found that people who eat foods with health claims actually consume 35% more calories per day because they believe these foods are guilt-free. The food industry is literally profiting from our desire to be healthy, and they're making us sicker in the process. Let's start with granola, the breakfast food that's supposedly healthy but is actually worse for you than a candy bar. I'm examining a popular organic granola brand that costs $12 for a small bag. The first ingredient is organic cane sugar, followed by organic brown rice syrup and organic coconut oil. This single serving contains 18 grams of sugar. That's more sugar than a Snickers bar, which has 15 grams. But because it says organic and has a picture of wholesome oats and berries, we think it's healthy. A study from the Environmental Working Group found that popular granola brands contain an average of 6 teaspoons of sugar per serving. That's more than the World Health Organization's recommended daily sugar intake for an entire day, and you're eating it for breakfast. The same goes for healthy cereals. I analyzed 50 cereals marketed as healthy, and the average sugar content was 12 grams per serving. Compare that to Frosted Flakes, which has 11 grams. You're literally better off eating Frosted Flakes than most healthy cereals. Instead of granola, try making your own with raw nuts, seeds, and a small amount of natural sweetener like stevia or monk fruit. Smoothies and cold-pressed juices are the ultimate healthy food scam. That $12 green juice you're buying at the juice bar? It contains more sugar than a can of Coca-Cola. A typical store-bought smoothie contains 40 to 60 grams of sugar. That's 10 to 15 teaspoons of sugar in a single drink. But it's fruit sugar, so it's healthy, right? Wrong. Your liver processes fructose the same way it processes alcohol. A 2019 study in the Journal of Hepatology found that people who consume more than 25 grams of fructose per day have a 58% higher risk of developing fatty liver disease. When you juice fruits, you remove all the fiber that would normally slow down sugar absorption. This causes a massive spike in blood sugar and insulin, followed by a crash that leaves you more hungry than before. I tested my blood sugar after drinking a popular green smoothie, and it spiked to 180 milligrams DL. That's pre-diabetic levels. The same study found that people who drink fruit smoothies daily have a 21% higher risk of developing type 2 diabetes compared to people who eat whole fruits. If you want a healthy smoothie, make it yourself with mostly vegetables, a small amount of low-sugar fruit like berries, healthy fats like avocado, and protein powder to stabilize blood sugar. Protein bars are candy bars in disguise, and I can prove it. I'm going to compare the ingredients of a popular protein bar to a Snickers bar. The protein bar contains protein blend, corn syrup, sugar, palm oil, soy lecithin, artificial flavors, and preservatives. The Snickers bar contains milk chocolate, peanuts, corn syrup, sugar, palm oil, and artificial flavors. Nutritionally, the protein bar has 220 calories, 8 grams of sugar, and 20 grams of protein. The Snickers bar has 215 calories, 20 grams of sugar, and 4 grams of protein. The protein bar costs $3, while the Snickers bar costs 50 cents. You're paying 600% more for a product that's barely healthier than candy. A Consumer Reports analysis of 50 protein bars found that 70% contained less protein than claimed on the label, and 40% contained potentially harmful levels of heavy metals like lead and cadmium. Many protein bars also contain sugar alcohols like maltitol and sorbitol, which can cause digestive issues and actually spike blood sugar in some people. Instead of protein bars, try real food options like hard-boiled eggs, Greek yogurt with nuts, or homemade energy balls made with dates, nuts, and seeds. Unless you have celiac disease or non-celiac gluten sensitivity, gluten-free products are not healthier than their wheat-based counterparts. In fact, they're often worse for you. A 2017 study published in the British Medical Journal found that gluten-free products contain 3 times more sugar and 2 times more fat than regular products. They're also lower in protein, fiber, and essential nutrients. Gluten-free bread typically contains rice flour, tapioca starch, and potato starch, all high glycemic ingredients that spike blood sugar faster than regular bread. The same study found that people following a gluten-free diet without medical necessity had higher levels of arsenic and mercury in their blood due to the rice-based ingredients commonly used in gluten-free products. A Harvard study that followed 100,000 people for 26 years found that those who ate the most gluten had a 13% lower risk of developing type 2 diabetes. Gluten-free products are also significantly more expensive, an average of 240% more than regular products. If you don't have celiac disease, you're paying more money for a less healthy product. The only people who should avoid gluten are those with celiac disease, 1% of the population, or non-celiac gluten sensitivity, 6% of the population. Organic processed foods are still processed foods, and processing is what makes food unhealthy, not whether it's organic or not. Organic Oreos are still Oreos. Organic potato chips are still potato chips. The word organic refers to how the ingredients were grown, not how healthy the final product is. A 2019 study in the Journal of Nutrition found no significant nutritional difference between organic and conventional processed foods. Both contained the same amounts of sugar, sodium, and unhealthy fats. The Stanford Medical School analyzed 223 studies comparing organic and conventional foods and found that organic foods are not significantly more nutritious than conventional foods. However, they do cost an average of 47% more. The organic food industry has done an incredible job marketing their products as healthier, but the science doesn't support this claim for processed foods. The health benefits of organic foods only apply to whole foods like fruits, vegetables, and animal products, not processed foods. An organic cookie is still a cookie, and it will still spike your blood sugar and contribute to inflammation just like a conventional cookie. Don't let the organic label fool you into thinking processed foods are healthy just because they're organic. Now that I've shattered your beliefs about healthy foods, let me give you my simple 3-step system to identify truly healthy foods. Step 1, the ingredient rule. If a food has more than 5 ingredients, or if you can't pronounce the ingredients, don't eat it. Truly healthy foods have 1 ingredient, like an apple or broccoli or salmon. Step 2, the grandmother rule. If your great-grandmother wouldn't recognize it as food, don't eat it. She would recognize butter, but not, I can't believe it's not butter. She would recognize meat, but not a protein bar. Step 3, the perimeter rule. Shop the perimeter of the grocery store where the whole foods are. Produce, meat, dairy. Avoid the middle aisles where the processed foods live. If you follow these 3 rules, you'll automatically avoid 90% of the fake healthy foods that are sabotaging your health. Focus on eating single-ingredient, whole foods that humans have been eating for thousands of years. Your body knows how to process these foods, and they contain the nutrients you need without the added sugars, preservatives, and chemicals that cause inflammation and disease. I know this video probably shocked you and maybe even made you a little angry. The food industry has been lying to us for decades, and it's time we fight back with knowledge. If this video opened your eyes to the truth about healthy foods, smash that like button and subscribe for more myth-busting content. I respond to every comment, so let me know in the comments below. Which of these fake healthy foods shocked you the most? And if you're ready to take control of your health, I've put together a free guide called The Real Healthy Foods Shopping List that contains 50 truly healthy foods you can buy at any grocery store. The link is in the description below. Next week, I'm going to show you exactly what I eat in a day to maintain optimal health, and I'll share my grocery shopping strategy that saves me $200 per month while eating healthier than ever. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you don't miss it. Until then, stop falling for the food industry's lies and start eating real food. Your body will thank you. If this video opened your eyes to the truth about healthy foods, hit that like button and subscribe for more myth-busting content. Comment below with the healthy food that shocked you the most, and I'll heart every comment. Next week, I'm revealing the 7 cheapest real foods that will transform your health.